Hey guys, so this is the first flipped review video that you can use to help you study for your NCFE that's coming up, and it probably looks really familiar to you because we did this at the very beginning of the school year when we first started learning about the 5 themes of geography. So in this video, I'm only going to cover the first, I think it's the first 2 pages of your first review packet, and then I'm going to do one for the charts in a second video, just in case it runs over the time limit. So first, remember, geography is the study of the Earth's features, the study of the people, their environments, and their resources. So with people, it's the group of persons united by a common cultural tradition and usually a language. For the environment, you have your social and cultural forces. And with resources, it's like your natural wealth of your country, like your land, forests, mineral deposits, water, and so on. There are 7 continents or land masses in our world. Those are North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica. We also have 4 main oceans that we focus on. You have the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic, and then they also talk about the Southern Ocean, but we usually only focus on those first 4. Parts of a map, they're kind of like text features that you learn about in ELA, but obviously the title of the map tells you what exactly you're looking at, like United States, Africa, Australia, world map. Then you have your legends, and these are the little boxes at the bottom that tell you what the symbols and colors represent on the map. Then you also have your compass rose. You have your cardinal and intermediate directions. And then you have your scale that helps represent a larger area by using a smaller measurement, because we obviously can't fit an actual mile on the map, or your map would be annoyingly long. You also have your longitude and latitude lines. Remember, longitude we used to say that the referee said that the field goal was good, so you put your arms straight up, and that's how you know that longitude runs north to south. The main longitude line you need to make sure you know about is the prime meridian, and that's at 0 degrees latitude, or longitude, sorry. I got excited and went to the next slide and got confused. And then you have your latitude lines, and those are in east to west. So remember, we said that's when the referee says field goal no good. Again, the main latitude line you need to know is the equator at 0 degrees latitude, and then also the Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn are lines of latitude. You also have hemispheres, and that's where the Earth is split into half sections. So you have your north, south, east, and west hemispheres. Then there's a couple different types of maps. One is a physical map, and this just really shows the landforms and the bodies of water in a specific area. And then you also have your political maps, which are what you're probably the most comfortable with using because you see those ones the most. And these show the real features and the boundaries of each of the countries, and also cities, capitals, territories. So the purpose of the 5 themes of geography is just to help organize the information about Earth and its people. If you remember, the 5 themes are movement, region, human environment, interaction, or HEI, location, and place. For location, that's the position something's at on Earth's surface. So the first one you have is absolute location, and that's when you have an exact point of where something is. So that's like somebody's address, or you're using exact latitude and longitude coordinates to say where something is at. Relative location is described by landmarks, directions, distance, time. So if that's like saying, instead of saying Martin is at 1701 Ridge Road, you'd say, well, Martin's in between Ridge Road and Lake Boone Trail. It's in the middle of a neighborhood, and you're just describing the places around it instead of giving the pinpoint location, such as the address. For place, It's like, what is it like there? What kind of place is it? This is where you're going to talk about your physical and human characteristics. Like, what is the language, customs, beliefs? How many people live, work, and visit that place? And your physical characteristics are the landforms, the climate, vegetation. Oh, my computer almost fell. Wildlife, soil. With human environment interaction, it's just how do humans and the environment affect each other. So we depend on it, modify it, and we adapt to it. And then with movement, it's how are people, goods, and ideas move from place to place. So you have your human movement, so that's like your transportation, information movement, like your phones that you're attached to, and idea movement, how do fads move from one place to the other. And that can sometimes also come from TV, radio, magazines, and internet. Then you have regions, and that's how are regions similar to and different from other places. So you have your formal regions, which are defined by governmental or administrative boundaries, like states, countries, and cities, and by similar characteristics. And then you have your functional regions, and these are defined by a function such as newspaper service, cell phone coverage. And then you have your vernacular regions, where this is defined by people's perceptions. Um, and then if you have trouble remembering the 5 themes, you can always remember it by using Mr. Help. Obviously, M is movement, R region, H-E is human environment interaction, L location, and P place. So hopefully this jogged your memory about what we studied so long ago in the end of August and beginning of September. Like I said, that second video will be coming soon, so that you can fill out your chart. Hopefully this helps you study, and if you have any questions, just let me know.